Welcome, my friends, and welcome to your bi-weeklies going from July 16th to July 31st. So before I start, just a few quick announcements. Welcome to all new people to this channel, and I hope you're going to like it. So if you do, please also join Facebook, and for every share post, it's going to count like one entry toward a possibility of winning a free reading. Also, there is like 2-question offer for $45. You can check it on my website under July specials. And second special is X spread, which you can see from my X series released last week how this works. It is currently for $50. So let's start. Hi Gemini, welcome to your bi-weeklies. Before we jump in the cards I shuffled, let's check the oracle cards. So you had 2 poppers. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, and healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Now it could be that there are like few points where you feel stuck. Maybe you have been raised to believe certain things have to be a certain way, and you being Gemini, you always want to examine possibilities, are kind of feeling stuck, and the only way to control it was to control it, really. And this is why it's asking you kind of like you need to kind of let go, and you need to kind of heal, and you will be able to come up with different solutions. So from Ocho Zen Tarot, I got moment to moment. It can as well be movement to movement. So what do we see here? We see basically those stones in the cloud over here and moving slowly down, right? So he kind of like steps really lightly and maybe even not seriously, but he's like really moving like an air over here, right? So appears to be a city in the background here if you really look, and a really modern city that is, right? So the man is in the marketplace, but in the same time outside of it, maintaining his balance, and he's able to watch it from above, right? So this card really challenges us to move away from basically our preoccupations. So that's why you have let go of control issues and healing family issues. So with whatever it is that has been given to us, whatever it is, like somebody else's space, somebody else's time, this is just asking us to basically stay alert. What is happening here and now? Kind of, you know, life is sort of a great ocean, right? But if you drop our judgments and our preference and even attachment to details, we are like kind of dropping this programming, and we can start fresh. And this is basically saying, look, if you stumble, if you fail, guess what? Don't stay down. Dust off, pick yourself up, and continue. You guys are light. You can do it. So let's see how that's going to resonate with the rest of the reading. So what do you have on the bottom of the deck? The Priestess reversed and 7 of Wands. So Priestess reversed talks about some secrets that are privy to someone, and that someone doesn't really want to let go of them. It's kind of like keeping their cards close to the chest. So we will see also where this comes to. Maybe this kind of like means falling. Maybe something crucial has been kept away from you and you didn't manage to get through it. We will see. So you have 3 of Pentacles. So this is to me talking about lack of cooperation. It can talk about a third party, but it has to be more cards for that. And then Strength. You guys are kind of learning how to move forward with controlling the situation, with not exerting any force, but rather kind of learning more about each player, and learning that what you're learning is something that's going to propel you to the next level. You see, there is still some kind of harsh communication. Knight of Swords, like, right, like you're flying on this basically eagle, and eagle can pry your eyes out, right? So it is still some kind of like feeling of harshness, even though you're an air sign. This is also air communication, and you guys are the masters of communication. So something doesn't sit well with you when I see this card over here. So in the past, yeah, there is some kind of sadness, there is some kind of sorrow, spilled milk. You're leaving this behind, right? Because the two options were still here, the silver lining. And then again we have the Three of Wands. So now I have 2 3s already reversed. So, and we have the 3 cups down here. It was something that you really wanted. It was a really not only emotional but passionate and kind of building component in it. It almost looks like you wanted something really badly and seriously, as if you wanted to marry someone or really go to the next level, but it fell through. And currently you're questioning even your boundaries. 5 of Wands, right, talks about push and pull in the upright, but in the reverse it could mean lots of arguing, lots of bickering, just like this card. But in this card you're not accomplishing anything. You're sort of like shoving down certain things down people's throat, and kind of like you're kind of like scaring everybody off. Or it's kind of harshness of the level that most people cannot take. Only air signs can operate on that level. In fact, well, actually you're the first air sign, so both Libra and Aquarius can deal with this, but the other signs really can't, because look, you have the air energy, you have the fire energy and the air energy. You're like really keeping really high up. So again, you see, this is what you wanted, and this is like still you have this pull to this 4 Wands. I want this like picnic with my dear ones. I really want it. So the exterior influences, right? So people are stressing you out. Simple. Like you might be staying up late, not sleeping through the night. You might be circulating the same thoughts over and over. This also tells me that sometimes it's this feeling of being victimized, or maybe being stuck in that wash machine brain where, you know, you feel kind of poor me kind of attitude. And why did that happen? Because look at this, like now we have 2 swords over here, and these are pretty tumultuous cards, guys. Even though you are air suit, I mean, this is still harsh, right? Hopes and fears, yay. Okay, so you want stability. King of Pentacles is building, rebuilding something. Maybe something didn't work, or didn't work out, or didn't work. So now King of Pentacles is talking about, okay, you know what? This is what I want to achieve. I want to move ahead, and I want to get on the top of it, because King of Pentacles is somebody who achieves the ultimate abundance and luxury and, you know, honors. And he's also willing to work really hard. So this is a grounding energy, so this is really good. But then again, you get stuck. You kind of like, this is the hope and this is fear. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get there. And then you get stuck because you have Knight of Pentacles, and so this knight is moving on a goat, and it's reversed. This goat is sleeping and lying down on the grass. So this kitty is not moving anywhere. So let's go into more details and see what is this all about. So this sadness, depression, yeah, it was an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles reverse, but this opportunity hasn't been exercised, and it was somebody who was your friend. Queen of Wands, it could have been a very skin deep opportunity. It could be that either you didn't see somebody as entire with the entire depth of personality, or that you simply have been seen just, oh, you're such a pretty face, but you know, I don't kind of like see the future with you. and hence this wheel didn't move and didn't move forward. Queen of Wands can also be a manipulator. It can be somebody who is very seductive to get whatever he or she wants. You see, this tells me it could be kind of cool couple, but this couple kind of like operated more on kind of like, wow, this was a party, it was really so much fun, but now I'm going home. So let's see what was about. Look, you have yet another knight over here. So this knight is moving faster. Look, you have 3 of them. Knights are not staying, right? But look at the like mode of transportation. This one is like moving on a goat, not moving very fast, especially not in a reverse situation. This one is storming forward, right? And so this one is still very fast, but like you don't know in which direction they will go. So you might kind of get exhausted at times and kind of like ultimately will need some kind of rest over here. And this 4 of Swords is also coming to terms, thinking through it, kind of lying down, but there's lots of kind of like almost gratefulness coming through everything. So let's see what happened here with this 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see it was about love. Just like this Ace, you wanted somebody to be everything, a lover and a friend. But that someone maybe put you in the friend zone. Maybe that someone overseen you for somebody else, because that's why that opportunity hasn't been taken. That's right. So kind of like you feel like you have like Ace of Cups and 10 of Pentacles both reversed. So this would be this family, etc. So maybe you also got involved with someone who maybe was complaining about unhappiness in their own home, who was basically telling you all this information, all this kind of communication was no, absolutely, this is what I'm doing and this is what I want to do. So kind of, as I said, being led down the garden path, but kind of like you pulled yourself together. Look, you got the strength, and now you're getting Queen of Swords, which is you guys. It is okay, communication. Finally, you're not barking. Finally, you are not pretending to be something you're not. Here it is. Look, this is what I want, and this is what I found. It worked for me. So this is going from fear to bravery, where you actually speak your own truth. Because look, she is very kind of like calm. Her sword is lying down. This is somebody who's been through it. So now you're getting to the point of saying, look, this works, this doesn't work. It has to be this way. You see, and there is kind of like some kind of shakedown. The Tower is going to propel you to the next level, but it's not going to be fun. So you'll speak your truth, and or somebody else will speak their truth. So this is why you will need the strength, because it could be for some of you guys that the relationship will end, because this is what it can mean. It could mean that it's falling apart, and it's not kind of like a fresh thing, but now it's coming, it's like literally gluing apart at this stage. So this is why you kind of don't see common goals anymore. You kind of like cannot see jointly kind of debating anything. So instead, you're looking, you see, this is some kind of legalities or justice, or waiting for a balance. But it's really good. When you get justice upright, it's going to be served. So you're actually making a decision. Here is like, okay, so we cannot do it together. There's like one extra person here, or, you know, I don't know where this is going. And here, you still don't know where this is going, but you're saying, you know what, I'll walk this rope. I'm not afraid, because like you see, you have this part where you're waking up. You are not willing to experience this anxiety. Like it's lots of swords. This is the element where you feel comfortable. You can get to the bottom of any rabbit hole, and this is getting to this bottom of this hole and making a decision. Whatever it is, it's still better than making no decision. And that's kind of like how you are figuring out the situation. So let's see about this Tower, and I think sort of like the echoes of that event, or something that's going to take you by surprise, or could be simply epiphany, because you're going to come across really calmly and really kind of collected in this conversation is going to be like puff, kind of like almost like you step on a bomb. So all of a sudden it's going to evoke an argument. And the Chariot is somebody propelling forward, moving forward, winning. You will win this argument. And you see, this is about the third person. It's about really, how do you see us being happy? Like, how do you envision this? How do we get there? And try to be as clear as you can be. And because this is what the Queen of Swords, this is like what Knight of Swords is calling for. Because it's again a 3, but it's in the upright situation. The Chariot also talks, just like this card, dust off. Is it somebody who has fallen, but who have been getting back on the horse and moving forward, right? So this is uniting forces, but this is also warning not to look in black and white terms. So there is like some kind of moving forward. So it could be that with this person that you kind of like had these issues of the third party, that maybe things get resolved, because this is now looking as a joyful kind of like event and friends getting together, and now kind of celebration of moving ahead, and you kind of like feel comfort. And this will be you, the Magician. You feel like, finally I am in my element. I'm kind of, I can kind of create this, but there is like still hesitation. 2 of Wands reversed, it is like, again, hey, what if I get into this situation that I'll be just an option? It's still somewhere lingering on your head, and certainly the others are putting that bug in your head and saying, look, are you sure? Are you sure where you're going? Because look, 6 of Pentacles talks about, it was the 3 people here. It was not giving and sharing. You're being questioned. You're being questioned. That's again like a Tower. It is something that happens that's going to, look at these 2 nines, are going to bring certain things to a halt, and they will have to be discussed and brought to a conclusion. And I think what you want to move forward in a very slow but very consistent and very methodical way, sort of like regular dates, let's say Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or, you know, come in, I need to know where you are. Sort of like this is kind of a person who is really enjoying the kind of stuff. But you're really, it's really not who you really are. So this is, I guess, why these 2 cards are coming out, because look at how many Pentacles. You will really try. Maybe you are trying to be this best wife or best husband, but then look, it's carrot on the stick. You have Knave of Pentacles here reversed, and you have like Knight of Pentacles reversed. So somehow it's really not progressing, and you're realizing really this doesn't make you happy. So ultimately you're still stuck, right? And you're back to it. You're back to this person who belongs to somebody else. King of Wands reversed, right? It's somebody charismatic, fun. So you kind of like really need passion in all of this, right? And again, like, you are torn between passion and building it and how to do it. It's lots of things. Like, it's a kind of solution building. It's going to be lots of epiphanies, lots of balancing over here, moving forward, being suspicious about the other people, having concerns about your own actions. But the really best part of this is this: you're coming to yourself, and you're Gemini. You always go between the 2 solutions, right? There is sort of a devil's advocate kind of thing, but you do know that you want to move forward, and you're kind of like getting a feeling. So there will be possible 2 new people for you in this time frame. I see lots of people, so it's going to be lots of getting together. So more than ever, it is really important. Remember, moment to moment, enjoy every moment this time around, Gemini. All right, so let's clarify a few cards. Of course, let's clarify this Justice, because that's a karma card as well. So let's see, what is this all about? Yeah, something that doesn't serve, something that really didn't go anymore. So this is kind of getting balanced out You're getting rid of things, kind of spring cleaning or summer cleaning of things that didn't work out anymore. So what is this Tower for Gemini? Yeah, I see. It's something about reunion and something about moving forward, moving together. Maybe you're going to break up before you start over. Maybe that's what's going to be the crucial thing, because that's why you have this discussion and everything about home over here. So let's see this Chariot. What is this Chariot here for Gemini? What is this Chariot here for? Consolation. So okay, you're charging ahead and actually turning out good. So see, making this decision is good. You know, I know it's a decision between head and heart, but if it's possible, like usually it says go with the heart, but here in this case, because you have the Judgment next to it, it says go with your head. And maybe this is why you're choosing very pragmatic thing, and in the end you're figuring, I don't know if this is really it. So let's see over here, the Magician, this creation. A thief and constancy. So this is about this two, probably. This is like why you're still concerned. Like you kind of know that you can create something, possibly out of nothing, but you really want to be sure that somebody's like not taking things, not taking your peace of mind, and actually really building. And this is why this is coming out here, that it is like you have to heal yourself through healing things that happened in the past, possibly through your parents. And what is it you're holding on? What is the feeling that you need, that you have? So let's see here, what is this finishing over here? What is this closing, the last steps that are being done here for you, Gemini? See, you're putting the stone on the grave. It's over. There are memories, and this is all great. Yes, I did love you, but this is the time to move on. I honor you. It is kind of a good way of moving on. When you really get it, it's just not working out. So let's see over here, what's happening with this King of Pentacles? Why is this going and not going for your Gemini? What is this King of Pentacles here? Because like you have a Ten of Pentacles, you have one, both of them reversed. So this kind of thing was not your thing in the past. So now you're kind of like establishing this, well, this is where I want to be. See? Sorrow. You kind of, and maybe this is that conditioning that you have been told, but this is what you have to be. Work hard, get this, and go with this path. And you're seeing and experiencing nothing but struggle, like going that way, and it's just not working for you, and you keep repeating the same things over and over, right? So get another card. Yeah, exactly. So you're being told you have to be this way. So you have to question really whose life you want to live, Gemini. And let's check this here. Why is this reversed? I think this is, again, you're questioning how to build your future, because of course there is a passion, but you're afraid about passion. You're afraid that somebody's again steal your peace of mind, but on the other hand, the other life is boring. So you're kind of tired of waiting. Let's see here. What is this Eight of Pentacles for you, Gemini? It's Eight of Pentacles. You see, you're building things up. This is again moment to moment. You're going to be light. Frivolity is like you're letting this burden stay in the past, because you're figuring out new way, like butterfly, something leaving, going out. Hi Sophie. Hi Sophie. Sophie's visiting. And let's check moment to moment just to get additional messages. But I think this is your guys. You're involved, you're around, but you have to beat yourself. Hi Sophie. Say hi to Gemini. You love Geminis? You showed up just 2 times and you're already showing your backhand over here. Yes, that's special for Geminis. Sorry guys. Let's see this moment to moment. Moment to moment. Did something come out? That was like already there. Nope. Moment to moment. Oh, it is. Conversation turn around and you. Look, that is you guys. Kind of, it again talks about, yeah, look, everything is kind of like coming together. Let go of control issues. Conversation helps you to clarify. Talking to the other people, talking to your family, talking to your parents. Who are you? And this cannot be more you, like with your phone, with your electronics, right? And be light on your feet. You're like air sign. You're supposed to not to be captive. You're supposed to kind of not to have the ordinary life. You're designed to go higher. So Gemini, please subscribe, like, share, get a personal reading with me, because this is just general. And next week there is monthly coming out for August. So thank you so much, and don't forget to stop by Facebook, because there are like some kind of uplifting things every day, something for somebody. Love you. Take care. Let me know what's going on. I love to read your comments. Take care. Bye.